Dogecoin to $100. Rocket, rocket, rocket. Dude, what are you smoking? Its market cap doesn't allow it. You've probably seen this type of conversation somewhere on the internet. We have someone who has no idea what they are talking about, and we have someone else who has no idea what they are talking about. I'll explain this.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
So let's finally clarify what crypto market cap is and how it's fooling you. Cryptocurrency market cap is taken from the stock market. Here is what the top 10 companies by market cap look like. Nvidia has 3.7 trillion market cap, Apple 3.5, Microsoft 3.1, Amazon 2.2, Alphabet, Google 2.2, Saudi Aramco 1.8, Meta, Facebook 1.4, Tesla 1.1, Berkshire Hathaway 1 trillion, TSMC 99 billion. This is what the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap look like. Bitcoin rocks at $1.83 trillion. But by the end of the video, this list won't look like this anymore. I don't know who thought of using this market cap formula in crypto. I imagine some crypto bro in 2010 who was ordering a trading script from some Indian dev said, dude, throw the market cap in there. It will make me look like a pro. Anyway, the formula for market cap is simple. The market cap is equal to the current share price multiplied by the number of shares outstanding. To understand the rest of the video, we need to go a little deeper here. In the stock market, people trade shares of companies. You know that. Here is how they come up with these numbers that go into the market cap formula. I'll do this in the simplest possible way. Let's say you invented a money tree, an actual tree that you can harvest money from on a daily basis. You had savings, you bought land, you bought tools, you started a company, of course, but you spent everything you had and you need money for an irrigation system. Okay, that's not a good example. Let's say you invented flying cars. You had savings, you bought materials, you bought machines, you innovated special machines that you need to make your cars, and you made a prototype. Of course, you started a company, but you don't have any money left and you need investment to start mass production. To do that, you can sell part of your company by offering it to investors through an initial public offering. Of course, first you need a price at which you will sell the shares. An investment bank will do an assessment of the value of your entire company. They will look at a lot of things. Your finances, the value of your machines, both standard and those that you innovated, the value of your patents, buildings, etc. They will assess the demand for your shares, potential growth, the state of the market, the team of people who work with you, and so on. Now, let's say the investment bank has estimated that your company is worth $10 million. Now, let's say your company has 10 million outstanding shares. The $10 million value of your company divided by 10 million shares is $1 per share. The market cap will look like this at the initial public offering price. So, the share price is estimated based on the real current value of your company and its potential growth. When the stock starts trading on an exchange, depending on how much people believe in the success of your company, the price can jump or fall. For example, if the price raises to $2, the market cap will be $2 times 10 million shares equals $20 million. Now let me show you how market cap works in crypto. For this, I'm going to create my own token. I'm going to call it V. No, I'm going to encrypt the name so no one knows it's mine. I'm going to call it EEV. EEV has a total supply of, let's say, 100 billion tokens. Now I'm going to scatter all those tokens across a bunch of addresses, and then I'm going to buy one EEV from myself at $1. Look at that. Suddenly, EEV has beaten USDC, Dogecoin, XRP, and BNB, and is in 5th place by market cap. Now, I'm going to ask my dad to buy one EEV from me for $2. He's going to ask me what you are smoking, so I've hit a wall there. Instead, I'm going to ask my brother. He'll do it. And Solana and Tether are down. Now, I'm going to ask my mom to buy that one EEV from my brother for $20. I know what you are thinking. She'll see that it's a scam. But someone once sold her pots on eBay without holes. There were no holes at all. I can do this. And ta-da! EEV is now the largest cryptocurrency with a 2 trillion market cap. And what is reality? How much money has really gone into EEV? I bought it for $1, my brother bought it from me for $2, my mom bought it from him for $20. And the market cap is 2 trillion. So when someone says that a crypto can't reach a certain price because the market cap doesn't allow it, it has no basis in reality. While my example with EEV is an exaggeration and a bit of a parody, the truth is that we don't know how much money has really gone into all these cryptocurrencies. We don't know how much room there is for growth at any given time. This example of mine vividly shows how susceptible the entire crypto market cap is to manipulation. And while no one makes such a stupid attempt as in my example, because it would be ridiculously obvious and therefore they wouldn't make money, the fact is that this is being done, just in a more hidden way. Additionally, if for some reason I lose the keys to the addresses holding all my tokens, and all that remains to exist and be transactable is that one EEV that my mom bought for $20, the market cap would be $20. But all the crypto that is lost forever, or the crypto that is sent to dead addresses on purpose, are not excluded from the market cap. They are still counted even though they don't actually exist and never will exist in circulation. It's like one of those machines that you innovated to make flying cars fell into the Mariana Trench. You were transporting it and it just fell there. But the investment bank that values your company says, yeah, we'll count it as if you still have it. I know, this sounds like imagination, but it's not. Let me give you the real thing. An old study reported that about 20% of bitcoins in circulation are lost. These are addresses that bought or mined bitcoins at the very beginning, when they were worth nothing. So the coins just sit there all the time. Therefore, it's assumed that the keys to these addresses have been forgotten long ago. So the 3.84 million lost bitcoins is almost $361 billion at the current price. That means that Bitcoin market cap is not $1.8 trillion. Now, the main problem. Market cap is not just a metric that sits there, so who cares? Market cap is the most used metric. The first thing everyone and their dogs look at is the market cap of a crypto when deciding to buy or sell. When you add to that the fact that crypto's movement is still mostly tied to perception and not to the utility it has, we get that the price peak is when the perception of buyers is such that the market cap is too big, so they think there is no room for further growth, or vice versa. Going back to the conversation at the beginning of the video, Dogecoin to $100 is the perception this trader wants to create. Its market cap doesn't allow it, is the perception that the guy who is responded to him has. The reality is for Dogecoin to reach $100, it is necessary to make significant progress in the fundamentals. It is necessary for it to be accepted by businesses and people to a much greater extent than it is today, because it's the only way to create demand that is beyond speculation. Dogecoin is currently accepted by hundreds of thousands of small and large businesses around the world, but it is far from being mainstream. The same goes for Bitcoin and for every other cryptocurrency. Demand, and consequently their value, grows naturally only when they are used in the real world, when they solve a problem, facilitate and accelerate the trade of goods and services. The perception of how high they can go based on speculation, and the perception that their market capitalization does not allow for it, is simply an empty internet story that unfortunately prevails and consequently pushes cryptocurrency prices up and down due to the absence of accurate metrics. One more thing. Does anyone want to buy one EEV for $37? I wanna beat Nvidia and all these suckers here. My name is V. Subscribe!